special guest today, my man, Currency Spitter. You know what I'm saying? You know who he is. If you don't, you in some sort of cave or closet locked in that bitch and nobody's let you out yet.
Nobody loves you enough to even tell you about what we doing. That sucks, man.
That sucks, don't it? Now, my man right here is a connoisseur of the weed. You know, like a lot of us and shit, you know what I'm saying? So obviously we're gonna ask some weed questions at some point, but you know, at the base, he is a musician, he is an artist, he is a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna, you know, tap into that first, you know what I mean?
I make jams occasionally.
Okay,
I make jams occasionally, you know, to pay for the weed.
To pay for, yes.
I'm trying, you know what I'm saying?
The weed is expensive.
Gotta pay for the weed, so I figured out how I could do it. So I just make the jams, and there we go. You know what I'm saying?
So what got you into music in the first place? What were like your inspirations, biggest influences?
My dad cleaned the house to Smokey Robinson.
Really? Motown.
Maze, Frankie Beverly Maze. My mom listened to Peebo Bryson, Jeffrey Osborne.
So you got all the old soul
R&B
R&B
so
shit.
Just hearing all that shit all the time. I would help my dad clean up, so we used to sing a lot of the records, like with the drums and shit, like as the mics. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
He had me on that shit.
Y'all had your own little
we
group
had like the little
up.
steps. So yeah, we was on that shit. So, and he was a singer too. He had like a little band. They had like a #1 song like in the South, you know, like a regional record, but they did their thing. So I just came up like that.
So it was in your blood, basically.
Surrounded with music.
Surrounded with music, it's in your blood, you know what I'm saying? So obviously it was something that took hold of you when you were young.
Yep.
What were the first shits that you listened to in hip hop that got you wanting to rap?
Man, what made me rap? Well, honestly, NWA. When that, like, I got in trouble for that shit. You know, in elementary school, I remember like, I went to take a bath or some shit and just like, you know, you're young, you're not paying attention, so I left it. I left it, and my mom went in my room and was like,
"What the fuck is?"
So she waited until I came back in my room, and she was like, "So, motherfucker, what in the what?" Like she just like said this shit. I was like, "Oh man." Yeah. So needless to say, like that was the end of my shit. But I used to listen to my homie shit down the street. I go over there. I heard like Above the Law, all this kind of shit.
A lot of West Coast influence.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I fucking heard all that shit. Fucking the covers. I used to look at all the tape covers and shit. Look at all the fucking cars and shit on tape covers and fucking. I remember me and my brother was just talking about fucking King T. Yeah, we just talking about
King Tila, word up.
Man, we just talking about that cover, that fucking Impala he had on the cover, the green.
Yeah,
hell yeah, yo.
Yeah, Tila had
a lot of
the
imagery, the imagery and shit. So I just knew, I wanted to do it. When I got to college, and I saw what I was up against, and I was like, you know what, I could do this, but I can also do this, so I'm gonna try my hand at this. So I took my music more serious, and you know, lo and behold, you know.
And here you are, shit. You working right now? Right now, you've been doing shows. You're currently doing Rock the Bells.
Yeah, doing Rock the Bells. Just
how do you like?
The next one is in Frisco.
How do you? Yeah, you guys you're doing the whole
doing
run,
all
right?
of them. I'm gonna do all of them.
All right, so like, you know, obviously when you get into music as an artist, I mean, you love creating the shit. You know, we all have that like passion to create the shit. What about performing it? You have that same passion to perform the shit?
Absolutely, because I get to see people listen to it.
Right.
You get to see what they would do. Yeah, because I listen to music. I don't listen to myself, but I listen to music, and I know how it makes me feel. Just so like one of my favorite rappers is in jail, Max B.
Yeah.
So I never got to see a performance, but I could only imagine, you know
how
what I'm saying?
It would have been, right?
My eyes might be closed partially, you know what I'm saying? I might be like, damn, you know what's going on, and it's good to see people like that. I see dudes bring their chicks there, and I'm like, damn, they must get high to my shit all the time, so it's like, fucking, baby on the road to the fucking concert. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it just goes, so that shit is tight, so I love to go to see that.
Yeah.
Man.
You love to see the people converting into fans too. Maybe they don't know
the
lyrics, but they move.
Rock the Bells is always good like that. Anytime you play a festival anywhere like that, people there's your crowd, And then like I'm
Then
blessed
there's
to have
everywhere,
a big
everybody's-
crowd at the stage for me. I'm blessed to have enough fans to show up. But people who don't know are like, why is it so bunched up?
You win people over.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it bunched up over there?
Yeah.
So they'll walk over
So
there
they
to
walk
see.
over
You know,
there.
they'll walk over
Curiosity.
to see. They'll see a big cloud of smoke or like, what the fuck is going on?
Artists,
They'll go over there, you know?
artists, listen to that
You
shit,
know?
man. Take fucking chances and play festivals with other artists so that you can win their crowd over.
Yeah,
and
man.
shout out to Rock the Bells for making a format like that for rap music, hip hop, to be able to win other fan bases over, or other, you know, fans of other artists that may not
Absolutely.
be on to you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Any opportunity you get to play with so many artists, you gotta understand that good people, you know what I'm saying, share ideals, like-minded people, you know what I'm saying? So you like one person's music, you're there to see them, they're not on yet, you might hear just a groove from this other stage and you like it, and it's just because they're all really dope people, so you just slide over and check it out, find out who it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all good. You never know what happens.
Yeah, you get put on to people, you know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah,
That's the
hell
whole.
yeah. And more music happens.
And
Artists run into artists that they couldn't run into because Twitter is cool, but it's tough. Because this took forever.
Right. And there's nothing like the actual interaction and contact where you're talking to a motherfucker right there and actually making it happen, instead of like letting the middleman try to work shit out.
Man.
You know what I mean? And speaking of like getting with other artists, you're doing it was rumored that you were doing some shit with Wiz.
Yeah, man, we did one tape together that kind of was our introduction to the game. This was when like we were sharing fucking combination rice from the Chinese place.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Going half on an ounce, like
Starving
it was at
artists.
that point, yeah. So we released How Fly, and then people became more aware of us. We got the XXL covers. I got 2009. He got it in 10. You know, and everything started picking up for us. And then just recently, we released Live in Concert. We did 7. We did 7. 1 we couldn't clear. You know what I'm saying?
So this was all
6.
new stuff, right?
Yeah. So
yeah,
we
because
released
that's
6.
what I was talking about. That they're like that you guys are gonna put out some sort of new project,
Absolutely.
Right?
We had stuff that we couldn't put out, so we were still fighting to get some of that cleared, you know.
Right.
And once we get that straight, then we got another
Sample
deal for
clearances.
y'all. Yeah, you know how
Yeah.
it is.
Rappers,
you know how it is, man.
rookies,
But
rappers.
it's good to deal with it. It's better to deal with it right now than to have it deal with you.
If you're gonna sell it, deal with it. If you're gonna put it out for free, then you know that's all good. But if you're gonna sell it, clear them fucking samples, man.
They're probably gonna come for you, yo, and they're gonna get the money either way. So it's better to just do it in the right way. You know, if you reach out the right way, a lot of times they don't even want any money from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just about it's just about the credit and the way it's set up that they get paid. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to cut them a check. You know what I'm saying?